Greetings and welcome to another video. And here we have another training montage for me to react to. Well, not quite just a montage. There are some more scenes in this. Like I did with the kickboxer training. And today we have the training from Rocky 3. And this is good. This one's especially good because this is the one where Rocky actually learned to box. In the first two movies, he was an amazing puncher and could take a beating like no other. But in Rocky 3, he had to learn to box. So that means his training here is going to be more based in athleticism. And as a soon to be professional martial artist myself, I'll have lots to go off of here. And I gotta acknowledge, the Rocky movies are timeless masterpieces. Now, with that being said, let's get right into this one.
Look, man, when you beat me, I heard all over, and I didn't want to know from nothing or nobody, not even my.
Okay, I'm going to skip to the actual training here. This video.
Wasting time. He's got heavy feet.
Okay, Rocky's having some trouble getting into the actual technique work of boxing, staying on the toes, because, he was very flat-footed in the first movies. Much like his namesake, Rocky Marciano, who is a flat-footed fighter who specialized in heavy punches. Okay, he's bouncing a tennis ball on the ground and trying to catch it. This looks very similar to what you would see as a dribbling drill in basketball. And what's this for? Hand-eye coordination and just general control of your hands. And accuracy too. Rhythm, timing, all that too, but primarily that. You want to, this is basically just training to guarantee that when you want to hit something, you can move your hand just right enough to where you do hit it, even if it's moving. Okay, training to stay on your toes. During the entirety of it. This is very common in boxing. Even for fighters who are naturally better fighting flat-footed, oftentimes boxing coaches will constantly be on your case about staying on your toes. I myself have had this problem because I generally go half and half with it because of my karate background. I find that works best for me. But transitioning into boxing, yeah. Okay, working and moving, practicing moving around the ring. Zigzag. They keep saying zigzag. It's not really zigzag, just going in a circle. Okay. Head movement drills. I think this is head. Never mind. This is clearly sparring. Just trying to. Okay, looks like Okay, and here we are. The Rocky music that I was so mad that I had to keep out of the first video in the series. But then I decided, screw it, these videos aren't going to get that many views anyway. Okay, running on the beach. Funny enough, running on sand actually does have more benefits than just running, because the sand, the way the sand is, you have to push off it differently to get the same results. So it forces you to do more work with your toes. And even has you working the stabilizing muscles in your legs even better. I mean, that is unless. Never mind, they're wearing shoes. Okay, double end bag. This is, well, for the longest time, it was the bane of my existence. Because, you see, the point of this bag is it moves. It simulates the head movement of an opponent, and you gotta try to hit it, keep hitting it, slip things, block things. It's a good tool and definitely valuable. Heck, it's helped me get my head movement so much better. Although I did have to teach myself how to use it, so. And as we see, Rocky's having trouble because he's trying to hit it like he would a person. But, well, yeah, that's accurate as to how you're supposed to do it. Okay, footwork drills. Just general staying on the toes, moving, going back and forth, probably for time. Excellent for building up that calf endurance that you need to stay on your toes for this long while moving. And just generally improving your footwork. Okay, this looks more like sprints than anything. And sprints are great, great for improving your overall endurance, your VO2 max, all that. But I think I already covered that in the Rocky 1 and 2 montages. Okay, more footwork. Okay, speed bag. This is one of my favorite things. Jack Dempsey, actually talked a lot about it in his book, Championship Fighting, Explosive Punching and Aggressive Defense. Yeah, and there's so many benefits to the speed bag. Yeah, but so many people just see it as hand-eye coordination, and shoulder endurance, all that. It's also teaching you how to develop force from a short distance. It's helping you develop, work massive repetitions of the same moves. You can practice your footwork during it so that you can get those movements in as well. And of course, the hand-eye coordination, shoulder endurance, all that. And general hand speed will be improved. But there's a lot more to it than just what people generally think. Oh, and also, once you look past the standard punching like this, there's actually a lot more that you can do with the speed bag. As soon as I get to the point where I can use my speed bag again, I'll probably do a video demonstrating a lot of them. But, okay, he's doing the standard movements. Okay, swimming. Now, swimming is considered one of the most intense exercises you can do as far as strain on the body based on the musculature and cardiovascular system. The only one that's considered its equal is martial arts. So, why is he swimming? Well, improving muscular endurance, improving his musculature over his entire body, improving his endurance, and likely his ability, his ability to work without as much, being able to breathe as well, which is fairly important for people who get hit in the stomach repeatedly. Of course, Rocky doesn't really get hit in the stomach since he has mastered the full frontal face block. But yeah, this is a generally great exercise as long as you don't overdo it. Oh, and it's also low impact, so you really have to try to injure yourself swimming. Unless you do it wrong. But given that he's actually being trained by a guy who knows what he's doing, it's unlikely. Okay. Oh, and he's doing it with the butterfly, which is the most physically taxing. And if you look at the movement, it's very intense on the lats and the back muscles, which will translate directly into punching power. Okay, getting better, getting good at the double end bag. Okay, Polly's not a good mid holder, but quite frankly, Rocky, apart from learning the technique, all this technique stuff, is not going to change his fighting style. He's just going to keep throwing those big punches with as much power behind him as he can. even if even if he never finds a good mitt holder. And okay, he's getting some good footwork. He's got a light on his feet. And here, okay, doing sprints on the beach with Creed. Okay, I think this is meant. I'm not. Okay, rapid, rapid repetitions of the same techniques. Excellent way to improve the speed of those techniques, the power, all of it. That's why you see it as as kind of a joke of people doing the same technique over and over and over again in movies, anime, all of that. Repetition is key to improving that technique, which is even if it's something as simple as just a 1-2. That's how you get good at doing it. And of course they're doing the rest of the boxing stuff too. Okay, double end. Okay, jumping rope, excellent for boxing, increasing your endurance. Endurance. It's good muscle work for your calves. And I think your shoulders to an extent. Ooh, and he's doing it with a lot of intensity. He was treating the jump rope like it owed him money. And of course, more sprints. Okay, that's funny. That person actually seemed like they might have been a decent mitt holder. Okay, sparring. Excellent. And that actually teeters on being illegal in boxing. It was nice, but again, some refs might call that as a point reduction at minimum. Okay, more footwork drills. Not really drills, but it's good. Okay, really good at the speed bag now. Okay, still swimming. And he's finally gotten faster than Creed. And all of this to one of the greatest montage songs of all time. I'd say second best. Right after Hearts on Fire. Rocky 4 will come soon. I just want to have some things in between the Rocky montages. And that was the Rocky 3 training montage. So let's look at it objectively. As opposed to the training that we saw in the first two. Originally his training was more about increasing his overall strength and power. Whereas this one was more focused on improving his conditioning. Because really, I don't think there's a single point of this entire montage where we saw him doing any strength work, apart from the swimming. And even with the swimming, that's more conditioning than strength training. Primary training methods that we see him doing. Running with primarily sprinting, swimming, and footwork drills, which I think we could consider shadow boxing. Those were the primary ones we see him doing. And we got the mitt holding, jumping rope, all those things that are paramount in boxing. But we never see him doing anything to directly improve his strength or power, like was so important in the first two. We don't see him doing any strength work. We don't even see him hitting a heavy bag the entire time. You see the speed bag and the double end bag, but those are more technique based than power based. which, honestly, this goes perfectly for what the movie was trying to do. Yeah, Rocky's yeah in the final fight of Rocky 3. How does Rocky win? Sorry. In the final fight, how does Rocky win? Is it a matter of him of him being a better fighter than Clubber Lang? Is it him outmatching him in power? No. He was better. He was just the better conditioned fighter, and he wins because he outlasted him. He went the distance. Same way with Creed. Only difference is Clubber Lang wasn't. Could easily go the distance with him if they just stuck to power versus power. It was. This was a this. This entire thing was a conditioning routine. Now, naturally, if I was going to suggest training for a boxer, I'd suggest using this as the base, and then putting implements of the first two in as your as a way of improving strength as well. Even if it's just push-ups, those ab workouts that boxers love so much, and some form of leg training. Although we do know that running will do a lot. I mean, heck, in the first movie, it was confirmed that Rocky's run from his apartment, to this, to this up the stairs to that one place that I don't know what the place is. I usually do, but I can't remember. Someone actually mapped it, and I think it was 20 miles, which is accurate given his namesake is Rocky Marciano, who was infamous for running upwards of 15 miles every single day. So it's So in terms of effectiveness, this montage is great. It's perfect for what the movie needs. It's perfect for what Rocky needed to be working on, and could it have been improved? As far as yes, as far as improving it goes, just adding in some basic strength training in there, even if it's not all that shown, at least some ab work would be necessary, considering boxers need to do a ridiculous amount of ab work just to be able to handle it. So, and of course, the montage music immediately knocks out three bars. So, in terms of montages, I have to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. It's not perfect. It's not bad by any means. It's a solid montage that truly deserves its place in cinema history. And can actually give decent bits of advice advice for people just trying to figure out how to do all this stuff themselves. Matter of fact, that clip of Creed showing Rocky how to use the double end bag was actually the only reason I was able to figure out how to do the double end bag myself. Turns out not a lot of YouTube videos are all that helpful on it. Even Tony Jeffries failed there. So, with that being said, if any of you guys have any montages that you would want me to cover, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all.